What's going on, guys? This is Dual Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of the Pasta Show. Today I'm going to be reading 2 creepypastas, but keep in mind these are they're kind of short and they're both bad. So yeah, this is going to be a kind of special video. I'm going to be trying this out. I'm not trying to copy SomeOrdinaryGamers series where he reads 2 bad creepypastas and he kind of gives criticism and asks which one is better and what could they have improved on. You know, I would like for anyone who's watching this, if you would like to leave in the comments what these 2 pastas could have done better. But, yeah. Basically, we're going to be reading Where Do Minions Come From and helpme.exe with 3 E's where the E's should be, except for the exe part, of course. So, let's get started with the pasta show with these 2 pastas. This happened late last year when I first started playing League of Legends, which means I don't really know much about the game yet, so I'm not that aware of things that happened. It happened on the 12th of December, when I woke up lazily. I usually lay in bed for about half an hour after waking up on a holiday, but today I was a bit excited. I was going to play LOL with a friend who said he was going to teach me how to. He told me the tutorial was for players who never really used a computer before, and I could see that quite clearly. I logged on, but he wasn't online. I texted him, and he replied, "I'm playing ranked right now, desperately trying to get to gold. Play with you later." I was a bit disappointed because I was really looking forward to playing with him. I decided to play a single-player custom game all by myself. I set up the bots, chose my champion, and the loading screen popped up. It loaded slowly, much slower than I expected. The game started with no sound. I checked the options and pulled the volumes up high and turned my speakers up. Still no sound. I bought my starting items and continued on. It was normal until the 30-second mark. The announcer said, "Welcome to hell." I was bewildered. This is very odd. I started to look everywhere in my room, which is what I usually do when I get scared. When the minions spawned, the blue little creatures strolled past the friendly turret. They had blood all over their small armor, and their walking animation was a bit crooked. It bothered me, looking at the poor minions suffer. When the minions fought, I could see blood. A lot of blood. When they died, their lifeless bodies fell into the ground more violently. It was much worse when the turrets started shooting at them. Their bodies exploded, blood splattering everywhere. I was able to bear the gory scene throughout the game and managed to win. The victory text appeared, blood dripping from its edges. I clicked continue, and the screen went black. I couldn't hit Alt F4, and the black screen remained for a minute before showing a horrific scene. It scrolled through a place which looked like a slaughtering house. Bloody purple coats and blue armor hung on hangers as small human-like creatures were hung by the neck and pulled across the machine. Urgot, the champion in the game, seemed to be controlling the machinery. They were sent to a chamber where they were transported into the fields of justice to fight. Those who died were carried in a cart and pulled to an incinerator. Others, who were blown to bits by the turrets or by champions, had their organs and body parts thrown into a grinder where blood sprayed everywhere. Where minions come from is a place we don't want to be. It continued forever and I shut down my computer. I grabbed my phone and tried to watch something that would make me forget that scene. I told my friend that I couldn't play with him that day, and I stared at my computer. League of Legends had such poor creatures play as minions by our side. We don't know the pain they go through. The following took place between October 12th, 2009 and October 25th, 2009. This story was a journal kept by a widowed husband. He was found dead on the sidewalk next to a local grocery store. The only thing out of the ordinary was that his eyes were all black and that he had burn marks, significantly on his chest. No evidence of the killer has been found. It has been exactly 3 months since Mari died. A heart failure? Out of the blue? Yeah, right, fucking doctors think they know everything. Anyway, my counselor said it would be a good idea to start a journal to keep my thoughts in. Fuck. October 13th. fucking lady in the grocery store took forever. Damn, how many Trojans does one bitch need? It's usual day. It smells like beer outside, or is that just me? Stupid ass boss thought he knew everything. Now we are down in the slums. The Biz has no money and he laid off half the workers. October 14th. Finally, UPS takes forever to deliver one simple laptop. 3 fucking weeks. October 15th. Laptop is a piece of shit, but it's the only thing I can afford right now. Alright, I download all the usual files now to have some fun, baby. Damn it, fucking virus. A freaking Trojan virus. October 16th. Stayed up all night playing WoW. Not being online in a while hurts your social stats, dude. Looking for some games to go with my collection. Came across a first-person shooter game called Help Me. The title is supposed to mean Hacker Life's Personal Massacre 33. It was rated very well, so I downloaded it. It's alright, minor glitches, okay gameplay. It's very much a Modern Warfare 2 clone. October 17th. The fucking game, it freaking crashed my computer. I started up and it took me to the title, then strobe lights and crash. Fuck. Now I gotta take that damn thing. The dude there took it to the back to look at it. He told me to come back tomorrow. Only thing I have now is my TV. October 18th. I went back to that computer store. They told me nothing was wrong or out of the ordinary, that it was working just fine when they used it. Really? $50 out of my pocket for this shit? Well, I took it back and hooked it up and started it up. Everything was normal, although half my files had been wiped, including that game. Mari, if only you were here. I had to go to work today, on a Sunday of course. Boss fired another few. I had talked to him a long while about an account that needed attending to. That dumbass might be a fraction of a brain after all. October 19th. Found my boss. Duran had been found dead, his eyes pitch black and a burn mark on his chest. Piece of shit had it coming. Too bad though, because the company sent their agent down here for the time being. Fact is though, he's a whiny, irritating little fucker. Looks like he's better than us. The police were all over the place. A man pissed himself because the cops scared him. That guy is always on edge. October 20th. My house was broken into last night. My kitchen window had been opened. The thing is, nothing was stolen. Only a single picture of me had my face scratched out by something. Police didn't find anything. I took that picture for evidence. Just have a serial killer or something in your house? Fuck that. Well, tonight I'm staying at my friend's house. Mari, I love you. I hope to see you in my dreams. October 21st. I came home last night to find my house surprisingly kept. Everything is where it's supposed to be. A note on the counter said otherwise. Why did you leave? Are you scared? Do you hate me? Now I have a reason to be scared. I'm gonna try to stay up all night. What is going on? October 22nd. Stayed up all night. Heard nothing at all. Maybe it's a friend playing a trick on me? Well, today, my friend, who I stayed with a night or two ago, was found dead. Same as my boss, black eyes and burn marks. I'm not a suspect, but a person of interest. They don't know what is causing it though. They think it could be a virus, but they haven't ruled out a murder yet. I turned in that note today. No fingerprints, no clues, nothing. I'm starting to doubt if I am even capable of doing anything without something happening. Everyone close to me is either missing or dead. If this guy wants me dead, why doesn't he just kill me now? October 23rd. I'm sorry about yesterday. Someone's at the door. Hold on. The USP man had brought a box. I opened it up and there was a laptop. And there was a note inside. Dear Mr. Anderson, please note our regret. The laptop you have ordered has been found in one of the offices in Chicago. Sincerely, UPS Management. Where the fuck did that laptop come from? As a matter of fact, where did that game go? I searched online and all evidence of it being there was gone. It was no longer on the top of the list for high-rated games. It's just gone. October 24th. I didn't write much yesterday because something came. Tall, dark, hairy, with the growl of a devil or demon. It stayed outside by my bedroom, clawing, scratching. I don't know what the fuck it wants. I called the police and told them there was a man in my house. They got here in around 5 minutes. Those minutes seemed like hours. They got to the door and asked if they could come in. When they got no response, they kicked down the door and saw the creature. Gunshots rang in the house. I heard growling, ripping, and crunching sounds. Screaming. Oh god, screaming. It was a horrid mix of yelping, screaming, and whimpering. It wants me. It will kill everyone to get me. I just want to be fucking happy. October 25th. I busted out of my window and ran down the street in broad daylight. It chased after me. I was running down a street. I saw a few thugs in an alley. They came up to me and stopped me. They were gonna mug me. Then it flew at them and ripped them apart and slowly ate their souls. But it wasn't going to be satisfied until it had me. It stopped so I could write this. A fucking game. Help me. It's a fucking death sentence. No verse. Mari, if you managed to read this journal, I love you. Epilogue. From my witness accounts, all they saw were a couple of thugs just being torn apart by nothing. The man's final words were in an unknown language. They were... This roughly translates to, the devil is real, God is dead. The grocery store security cameras caught quite a sight. The footage showed the gangsters being ripped apart, then their chests bursting into flames, then quickly diminishing. The man just fell, chest burning. Then, in a bright flash, the footage cuts. Oh my goodness, I was facepalming a lot during reading these. Alright. The first one I read, it was, well, let's just say, well, I mean, honestly, it looks a lot to me like it was someone trying out a creepypasta for the first time, which is okay. All I can say is that after watching this video is lay off of the gore, like the realistic gore, and blood in video games when it's not supposed to be there, because it's not really, like, it's a cliche, okay? And I guess another reason, maybe if that wasn't their first pasta, maybe they were just really desperately trying to get a League of Legends pasta, because to my knowledge there aren't many of them, if at all any. Sorry to hear in the background the storm, there's a storm out there, but yeah. But honestly, it was, I'd say it was much better than the second one. Oh my goodness, the second one. And I did realize that I didn't, like, bleep out any curses, I actually said them. I don't know if I'm gonna start doing that in the creepypastas now. I kind of want to, as it might convey some, like, character, like, but, unless it's, like, unnecessary, and I could, like, leave it out, because I want this series to be as family-friendly as possible. But I just wanted to, as it helped convey this character, and I just wanted to showcase how stupid this writing is. It literally just, some of it makes no sense. It has incorrect grammar, which most pastas do anyways. Random capitalization. This person steamed Southern because, you know, excessive cursing, and, I had to, like, usually I had to say, like, add an, G, because it was IN at the end. Sometimes, like, it just, yeah, that's basically it, and the story itself kind of doesn't make sense. I don't know how just playing this game that just seems like a ripoff of Modern Warfare 2, causes some demon to come chase you and kill you. It doesn't really make sense. And also, if you caught in that last paragraph, an unknown language could be translated, even though that the language is obviously Latin. It's kind of obvious. Just none of it adds up. The writer, all I can say is just come up with a better idea. There are a lot of cliches here, which, I mean, I guess, I don't know. The exe in the title didn't really have to be added. just come up with some original ideas. Try to just like, you know, gaming pastas aren't really that good anymore anyways. This isn't really that much gaming. It was a little bit. Like, another thing, like, the pasta is titled like the game, but it only like has one of these entries is about the game. I don't know, but his excessive cursing, like every paragraph almost had curses. Doesn't make sense. That's it for this episode of the Pasta Show. Leave your own criticisms in the comments. What you thought, the pastas each could have done better. Which one you liked better. Also, if you want me to do more of these types of things where I find 2 bad pastas, or something to go back to only reading 1 bad pasta like I did with McDonald's Secret, leave in the comments. Anyways, that's it for this episode of the Pasta Show. See you guys next time.